Hello Gemini, so I'm doing your weekly tarot from May 8th to the 15th. I'm going to take a look at what is going on in your situation. We'll find out why it's happening. We're looking at what's going on in your blind spot, figuring out anything that's working for you at this time. And of course, we're seeing how it is likely going to play out, okay? So you have got happy, and it says joy, contentment, fulfillment, finding joy in the present moment, freedom from the shackles of longing, and liberation. Okay, so this indicates a total freedom, the freedom for you to move in any direction that you like. It's your freedom of choice. It's you shedding away anything and everything that was stopping you from achieving what you felt you needed to achieve. Okay, total liberation. You might find as well, Gemini, that you're starting to give a lot less fucks about what other people think of you, right? You're being unashamedly you, unapologetic about it as well, which I absolutely love. Also, when we take a closer look at this card, you could see this person standing on top of an egg, and then we've got this keyhole on the egg, right? So that indicates that your new life is waiting for you, and it's asking for you to meet your new life. So I feel with that kind of energy, Gemini, that you're implementing a lot of positive changes this week. Yes, it is quite a lot, but you're making it look effortless as well, because again, if you just look at that card and how they're not particularly bothered by much, right? There is this very light and airy feeling here. And then you've got message in a bottle, and it says communication, signs, and good news is on its way. Okay, so the good news that you have been waiting for, whatever that might be, it finally arrives. Okay, you have been waiting for some good news, some information that is going to help you to feel more free, more light, just able to actually live. Okay, right, so let's take a deeper dive into these messages and we'll find out more. Right, so what is this happy news that's coming in for Gemini? What are we allowed to see here, please, for Gemini? What's this happy news? Oh, that's interesting. So the deck, it's behaving in such a way that it feels like there has been very recently a lot of conflict going on in your energy. Okay, right, the Knight of Swords. So this could be legal good news for some of you. This could be a direct communication here that's coming either from a Libra or a Taurus. Again, doesn't have to be. It's to do with your growth. It's to do with what you're trying to achieve here. It could also be from a Capricorn or about a Capricorn, right? It's that devil. Let's take a look. What is this devil for Gemini? Why is it here? It's something that's been bothering you. Actually, no, I'd go a step further than say bother you. It's something that's been tormenting you. So you've been waiting on answers to do with the situation that has been tormenting you. What's this devil for Gemini? Okay, the Seven of Wands off balance with an Eight of Swords also off balance. Right. Gemini, if this is about another person, it looks like they are no longer fighting. They're no longer fighting with you. Okay, if this is about something else that doesn't involve another person, then it's saying that this situation is being resolved. I wish I could give you more information than that, Gemini. What's this Empress energy? What's this Empress? The Moon and Justice. I don't know, Gemini. It kind of feels like you've had a bit of a not that you're playing games or anything. You've had a bit of a game plan here. Whatever your plan was, it's worked. Can you tell us more about this energy for Gemini? What's this Empress? The King of Cups, that's come out off balance. And the Knight of Pentacles, okay. It's to do with acceptance and resistance. So, Gemini, either you or someone else was not accepting, like emotionally accepting what was going on. But what is going on? That's the million-dollar question. I feel that there could be legal news and information here. Again, for some, not for all, okay? It's almost like you were expecting the worst outcome. But the worst outcome is not, it's not on the cards. The worst outcome is not going to happen. And this week, you've got facts to back that up with. And evidence to back that up with. Okay. What is this Knight of Swords for Gemini? What's this Knight of Swords? The Hierophant. I mean, that's almost in the reverse position there. I mean, it's scattered energy. It's like something was over, or you thought something was over. Three of Swords. Grief, pain, disappointment. This is a really weird energy to me, Gemini. I'm not going to lie. Because we've got, when you try and break it down, right, we've got Empress, which is a committed person, someone who is devoted. You've got another energy of commitment there, but it's come out as scattered energy with the Hierophant. And then we've got concealment and fears. I feel, Gemini, that you have been keeping your worst fears to yourself. You've been keeping your worst fears a secret. But the news that you received this week indicates that things are not going to go as bad or as badly as what you thought it might have done. Do you know what I mean? And apparently you've had to wait a very, very long time for this news, information or confirmation here as well. And for some it could be like a legal decision. You might have been waiting what feels like forever for this legal decision. Something that's been haunting you, that you have been worried about for the longest time, is no longer going to be this heavy weight on your shoulders. I just wish I could give you more specific messages than that, Gemini, but obviously I'm not going to be able to. I'm not a psychic, I am an intuitive, okay? So I can feel out the energies, I can feel what is going on here. It feels huge, like life-affirming, life-changing type huge. Why is this happening? To be fair, I mean, you've already had the Justice card that's come out, and it's technically coming out here twice. Okay. Balanced justice, considering all options, mutual benefit, and the law of cause and effect. Why is this happening? Because it's something to do with the cause and effect. There's also a message here, Gemini, about a decision going your way. What is right for all will be what happens. What is fair for all will be what happens. 8 of Wands. And it happens quickly. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. What's this 3 of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I kind of feel, Gemini, like someone might have tried to take advantage of you. I mean, this could also be indicating that maybe you're needing to take legal precautions in order to protect yourself, to protect what it is that you have. There might also have been disagreements on how things are fairly divided. What's this message of someone taking advantage of, Gemini? Death. Right. Yeah, Gemini, someone's been trying to take advantage of the situation here. What's this justice and balance, the fairness for all? Okay. Strength, judgment, 4 of swords, and this 9 of pentacles that's really off balance here. Okay. I feel like someone's getting themselves here in a bit of bother. It could be you, Gemini, it could be someone else. Maybe this is what's been haunting you. Maybe this is what's been stopping you from your own progress here. There's an issue to do with resources and lack thereof, right? And again there with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So you're not really in a position to be helping others at this time. It feels okay, Gemini, it like this, I'm struggling with this energy of yours, okay, because it feels like it's so fucking complicated. I'm understanding this message here as your refusal at this time to make any long-term decisions until you know exactly what is happening, until you know exactly what it is that you can expect. Strength and judgment. What is this strength for Gemini? The 3 of Pentacles. It keeps coming out, doesn't it? The 3 of Pentacles. Pooling resources. Pooling energies together. I feel here, Gemini, that you're not supposed to be taking this on by yourself. Okay, it's in your blind spot, change in the wind. Preparing for a storm. Awareness of plans that are not built on firm ground. Feeling a shift and feeling uncertain in your blind spot. Something's not sitting right with you, Gemini. That's why this energy feels off. Something's not sitting right with you. What is it that's not sitting right with Gemini? 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. Not helpful. Really not helpful at all. they're saying there's multiple things that are going on for you, Gemini, at the exact same time that are not sitting right with you. And I feel like you're being very, very quiet at the moment as well when it comes down to like dealing with other people. It's saying that you don't want to say too much right now, or you don't want to do too much right now. You're waiting, or you have been waiting. Was this Four of Swords? Queen of Cups. Okay. That's, again, not helpful energy. Queen of Cups is basically in the reverse position. In your blind spot. That's someone being overly emotional. Or maybe overly attached. Oh, what's going on with this Queen of Cups? Why is there so much secrecy going on with this energy? The King of Wands. Whoever is this Queen of Cups energy, Gemini, they're worried that someone else is moving on, leaving them behind, moving on without them, right? It feels to me like there are more questions than what there are answers this week. A change in the wind. Gemini, someone is convinced that another person is unfaithful. I'm understanding that this person is extremely, extremely pissed off. Again, could be you, could be someone else. Someone is feeling used to the point where financially they're struggling and they don't know how to get out of that financial hole that they've gotten themselves in. And then it's saying that a fair result will be found for all involved. But the more I try and read this energy for you, Gemini, the more furious I'm feeling. Something's gone down, and I'm not seeing what that is that has led to all of this. Milk and honey, the taste of prosperity. Opportunities born of authenticity, nurture and abundance, and your needs being met. For what's working for you, Gemini, you have to ensure that what you're contributing to is going to pay back to you. It's going to work for you. I feel that this is more of a warning reading. Okay, it's like Spirit's saying, Gemini, you're on a streak, okay? You're on a good streak at the moment. You don't want that getting ruined by anyone else, okay? Can you tell us more for what's working for Gemini? What's working for Gemini? The Eight of Cups, right? Someone's walked away from a situation here, a good situation. Why on earth would anybody walk away from abundance, prosperity? The land of milk and honey implies doing amazing financially. It means that a person doesn't want for anything, right? Why the heck would someone walk away from that? Gemini, if someone has betrayed you lately, you're being told it's literally their loss. Yeah. Ace of Cups. You know what? Sometimes love isn't enough. Sometimes it isn't. Look. Eight of Cups to the Ace of Cups. for what's working for you, Gemini. It's time for you to focus on your abundance here. I sense that somebody has fucked off and left you in a bit of a predicament where you needed their help. As soon as things got a little bit rough, they were gone. Peace. Freedom from attachments, radical acceptance, a time of calmness and well-being. That's how this situation's most likely going to play out, Gemini. Knight of Pentacles. You making very smart decisions here. Eight of Pentacles, off balance. Something was flawed. Something was deeply, deeply flawed. Nine of Wands. King of Wands twice. And a Queen of Cups twice. One of them in the upright, one of them reversed. With the moon. Gemini, either you or someone else here developed feelings for another person. Or they thought the grass was going to be greener. Or they thought that things were going to be simpler elsewhere. There was a complication that popped up in your life. A complication popped up in your life that you needed help with, that you needed support with. You didn't get it. And someone took it upon themselves to use that as an opportunity to leave. When you most needed their support, they fucked off and left you. Now, I don't know if that's like in terms of business partner, or like a work situation, a work colleague, right? Or a romantic situation, or a friend, you know? A friend that you help out all of the time, and then as soon as you need help, they're nowhere to be seen. There are so many different ways that this energy can apply. You're being told, Gemini, it is their loss. It is their loss. And the worst of it is, if they try and come back, which I suspect they will, Gemini, because at the moment, I feel like they're currently watching you, seeing what's all going on with you now. If they try and come back in, you're going to have to put rules in place, boundaries in place with them, because they can't abandon you like that and then expect to come sauntering back in, okay? Because your focus is going to be on your peace. So the situation that you've been freaking out about, panicking about, the situation that's been keeping you awake at night, that this person should have been helping you with, there's good news here this week where your quality of life is improving because of that good news. Happy, happy message in a bottle. And then you've got the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting that that's like a protective stance. See how they're protecting their heart there? Okay. It's far more nuanced than the way that I've described it, though. That's why I keep looking at the cards and I'm like, man, there's something else here. There's something else that I'm not seeing. Like, I can feel how many layers there are to this energy, but do you know what I mean? I'm unable to reach every single layer. I can only see the surface level stuff here. Very, very complicated situation. And having said that, Gemini, do keep in mind that this is going to work out very well for you, okay? In spite of the way that things might seem at the moment, it works out very, very well for you. Do you have a healing message for Gemini, please? Oh, okay. Love and hurt. Fucking hell. Okay. That one's number 7. It always is the ones that we love the most that have the capacity to hurt us the deepest, isn't it? Okay, there is seldom love without hurt, and we must be willing to risk feeling hurt in order to gain the ultimate and exquisite feeling of love, both for others and by others. If you've ever experienced that unreal feeling, you might feel convinced that it's worth the pain that comes with it. However, if you've experienced awful feelings of hurt, you might have opposite feelings towards it. You might feel that it's not worth it at all. But the longer that time goes without daring to love and to be loved again, the more that you're missing out on. So that's like a fancy pants way of saying, well, you know, there's risks with everything in life. And it's always better to take a risk on love than, you know, to the opposite, not be in love. And yeah, you know where that's going. It's crazy to think. It's easy to think that love is the reward that we get for putting up with the hurt. But what if we could turn around that perspective? If we could see the hurt as a lesson and look at it from the outside and think, what has this hurt taught me about love? Instead of feeling that we have to sacrifice something for love, we can collect little messages to use to grow that love instead. Passively waiting for the pain to pass or for the love to flourish is not going to be enough. It might only overwhelm you with negative feelings and dreams that might never come true. Love is not a thing that happens, but it's something that you do. Therefore, it needs to be worked on. By dealing with the pain and going through it, you give love a chance to flourish around you. And then your affirmation is, I accept the hurt that comes with love as a lesson to help me move forward. Exercise. Use your most hurtful love experience as an example. Write down the things that happened that made you feel hurt. Next to each point, write down what this has taught you. Okay. I mean, again, that's a very touchy topic there, isn't it? One which could be debated for hours and hours. I feel, Gemini, that there is a situation here that is left a really bitter taste in your mouth, okay? I also understand that something's about to happen where you genuinely believe in love again, okay? I honestly feel like someone's done a number on you, right? That's how I feel. I feel like someone's done a number on you, and when they've done that, it's almost like it's rewired your brain in some way, to just stay the fuck away from like literally everybody. Oh. I'm also understanding this, though, as you are recovering. You are recovering. Right. Let's see if we can uplift this energy a little bit with some wonderful words of wisdom from the Swear Tarot. Again, it's just a little bit of light-hearted fun at the end of your reading, okay? Gemini, please don't focus on the negative of that message, okay? Focus on the positive. Focus on what it is that you've got coming in, which is that good news, that freedom, that liberation, that growth, the abundance, that peace. Okay, you making peace with whatever has gone on here. Right, kick failure in the ass and try again. Yeah, so we're not going to ace everything the first time that we attempt it. Okay, there's always going to be some sort of fuck ups along the way. The point being, Gemini, you're not a fuck up. Okay, wealth is on its way, you lucky fucker. And reach out to a kind weirdo for some unexpected fun. And don't let anything scare the shit out of you. Face your fears and bad habits, okay? But yeah, that is what I have for you today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. For personal reads with me, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.